Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jamie G back here again. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. What I'm covering today is failure. It is something that we're all going to experience at some point of our lives. And if you're an entrepreneur, I guarantee you're going to fail a whole bunch of times, regardless of whether you're eventually successful or not. So the question is, what do you do when you have these setbacks or failures? And how do you move forward after you've had them? Today what I'm going to show you guys is a bit of an inside scoop. I ran an ad campaign recently and it was horrible. My results were disgusting, and even though I didn't end up spending a whole bunch of money on it, there is a few things I can take away from that and basically hone in on what I'm going to do next time when I do approach this. So anyway, I'm going to jump on my computer and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I did and take you through some of the steps that I've learned from my little failure along the way. Anyway, stick around. I'll see you guys on the inside. Hey, what's going on, guys? Jamie G back here again. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new to my channel, my name's Jamie. I cover internet marketing, affiliate marketing, how to get started online, and all things digital. So if that's of interest to yourself, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to stay up to date with everything I'm going to be putting out. Like I say, what I'm covering today is failure. It's something that we're all going to face as human beings, and perhaps even more so if you're an entrepreneur. I know I fail literally on a daily basis, whether it's an ad account gets disabled for whatever reason, stupid Facebook, or perhaps a campaign doesn't quite go according to plan, or I put a spelling mistake in one of my ads, and yes, I'm human, full disclosure, I mess things up all the time. But what can you learn from these mistakes along the way? Well, this is where it gets kind of cool. If you're in advertising, you don't need to completely trash your campaigns just because something isn't working immediately. Now, to give you a little example, this campaign I ran last month, I had some horrendous results. And I'm going to give you one tiny little guess what I was promoting. You might be able to see one of the keywords below this here somewhere. Where are we? Where is it going to pop up? Any second now. Yep, there we go. Hopefully you should have some hints by now. Hey, that guy, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so I put together a few keywords, and to be fair, I don't really use Bing ads that often, not because I don't like it, just because I feel like the volume of traffic that I get through it. Plus, to be fair, I've had some pretty bad experiences with some of the traffic quality, and I think that might have been perhaps more my targeting than anything else. But anyway, I don't use it that much, so I'm not a complete master at it the way I am with, say, Facebook ads, for example. So anyway, I jump on Bing, and I think what Bing is great for is a testing ground for offers. So whether it's a ClickBank offer or any other type of affiliate offer for that matter, or I've got something that I want to test out, before kind of scaling it and before actually bothering to go through the rigmarole of creating landing pages and email follow-ups and sequences and all that sort of hoo-ha, basically I'll chuck it on Bing and I'll just send traffic directly to the landing page just to see if it's actually going to convert. The little caveat on that is normally I will only do that if the landing page has some sort of email opt-in. Now, it is a bit of a dumb move in some ways because realistically, the vendor of whatever product I'm promoting is going to end up with that email lead. So regardless of whether they buy straight away or they buy in 6 months' time, and perhaps when the cookies expired, I'm potentially losing cash purely based on that. But if you do want to test something out, then it is one way you can do it. It's probably not recommended because, like I say, I mean, a lot of the cash and affiliate campaigns is actually made in the follow-up emails anyway. But I mean, it can be a good way to test things. So anyway, I put together this little campaign and I thought, you know what, I'll just use the suggested keywords from Bing, which they do offer some pretty cool keyword suggestions, things like that. And I chucked a little bit of cash behind it. Not much. We're only talking a couple $100 realistically. But, I just wanted to test whether this was going to work. But here's what happened. It didn't work. The keywords were crap. I got clicks to the wrong keywords. This was not really even remotely relevant. But I didn't know that because I had a whole bunch of things I was testing out. So I thought, cool, if I can just test out the keywords and work out where the traffic's coming from, and if it starts converting, then obviously I can hone into what's converting first and then build my way out from there. And adjust my bids. Now, I did a couple of really dumb things. One was I put a standardized bid of 33 cents. I have no idea where I got that figure from. It just seemed like a nice number. I chucked it in there just to give it a shot because I knew a lot of these were like the suggested bid was like $1.60. I'm like, I'm not going to spend $1.60 on a click when I have no idea if this product's going to convert. So what do? I chuck in just a random figure and blanket. I basically put every single keyword at 33 cents. So some of them I was overpaying, some of them I was underpaying. But I mean, the keywords that I didn't really care about were actually getting traffic. So I don't really care about digital marketing strategy because what I was trying to promote, which was ClickFunnels, is, I mean, yes, in some ways it's to do with digital marketing strategy, but in reality, I've now got all this data. So the great thing is that I know that, okay, there are people that are responding to my ads. And the click-through rates weren't too bad. I think if we look over, just going to slide this across here. What do we have? Yeah, I mean, not too bad. Yeah, those ones are a little bit better. That's obviously crap. It's okay, not that great, really. And there we go. Because I just adjusted the bid a bit late in the game, I was paying $1.70 or $1.64 per click for that one until I adjusted it, things like that. So, yeah, with this one, that's not entirely accurate because it was a lot more than that. It was a few $100, but maybe it's the time frame I've got there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You get the point. All right. So anyway, I mean, the overall click-through rate, it's doable, not that great, not that bad. But it means that the ads were getting responded to. That's the main thing I should point out. So I know that that's one plus. Now, the downside and the failure part that I say is I was targeting the wrong keyword because that's not really relevant. So instead, what I should have been targeting is something like ClickFunnels trials, ClickFunnels free trial, how to open an account with ClickFunnels, things like that that are more buyer keywords rather than just these kind of random digital marketing strategy. Like, you can learn digital marketing strategy from ClickFunnels, but overall, it's not going to be the be all to end all. I mean, it's not going to encourage someone who clicks on an ad to immediately buy based on based on that keyword realistically. So anyway, the short version is I didn't make any conversions. But the great thing is, and that was the failure part, I didn't make any conversions. But then at the same time, I still have all this data I can now use. So I now know, like, that's a horrendous, like, that. What does that even mean? That's not even remotely relevant. I can get rid of that. Marketing online, it's relevant, but it's too broad. I can get rid of that. I can get rid of marketing, internet marketing. I can get rid of underscore success. I don't know what that is. Cashflow.com, completely irrelevant. There's all these things here that are completely irrelevant that I can now start chopping out. And what that means is that eventually, once I keep chopping, adding these to negative keywords, all that sort of stuff, eventually I'll get to the point where it'll have only the keywords that will give me the highest probability of success left. And with those ones, then I can set them up in a new campaign, and then I can start running traffic to those. But instead of going directly to my to the affiliate offer, I can just then chuck them directly to my own landing page. And when I do that, then basically I'm going to be able to work out if they're actually likely to convert, and then if I can convert them off my landing page to the actual offer itself, or is it another offer? I can always change it out if I'm getting good traffic and cheap traffic. So anyway, failure, it happens to us all. And this is just one example of one of the many, many, many failures I've experienced in my lifetime in the digital world. The point being is that it's how you deal with it. So for me, I try and learn out of all this stuff. I try and learn, okay, I just blew some cash here. That sucks. I didn't make any sales. That also sucks. What could I have done better? At the end of the day, it is all on me. It's not no one else's, it's no one else's fault that I got bad traffic. It's all on me. So it makes me feel quite empowered being able to go, yep, all right, cool. I've got this bad traffic, but what can I do about it? Can I turn it good? Is it just the way I'm targeting? Like, what's the key message here? So anyway, failure in business is going to happen. It's going to happen a lot. Get used to it. Don't dwell on it. Move forward, make, I guess, amendments to what you're doing, especially when it comes to ad campaigns, and keep on plugging away. Anyway, that's all I wanted to put out there. Hopefully you got some value out of this. Feel free to leave a comment. Let me know about some of your own failures and how you get around them. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Smash that like button. My name is Jamie G. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.